Hello everyone. Let's start a new subject, remote sensing and GIS. There are some frequently asked questions has been given with the answers. First question: explain basic concept and principle of remote sensing. Now, what is a remote sensing? Remote sensing is a science of acquiring information about the Earth's surface without actually being in contact with it. This is done by sensing and recording reflected or emitted energies and processing, analyzing, and applying the informations. We all have a five senses like sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. This may be considered a form of a remote sensing, where the source of information is at some distance. Electronic magnetic radiations, which is reflected or emitted from object, is a usual source of remote sensing data. However, any media such as gravity or magnetic field can be utilized in remote sensing. A device to detect the electromagnetic radiation reflects or emitted from an object. It's called a remote sensor or a sensor. Camera or scanners are example of remote sensors. Vehicle to carry the sensor is called a platform. Aircraft or satellite are used as a platforms. The technical term remote sensing was first used in the United States in 1960 and uh, encompass photography, photo interpretations, photogeology, etc. Since Landsat 1, the first Earth observation satellite was launched in 1972, remote sensing has become widely used. Now, what are the principles of the remote sensing? There are the basic principles like the sun and various artificial sources radiate electromagnetic energy of variable wavelengths. All objects on the surface of the earth have spectral signatures. A spectral signature of an earth or ground surface features is a set of values for a reflectance or radiance of the features. The electromagnetic energy interacts with the earth's surface and various features like buildings, bed soils, grass, water, paved roads, forests, etc. The response the response of ground surface materials to indicate radiation is the reflectance, and the emergence energy emitted by all the objects as a functions of their temperature and structure is the emittance. The reflectance and emittance determines the signature. The knowledge of the spectral signature is essential for exploiting the potential of the remote sensing techniques. This knowledge enables on, enable one to identify the classified objects. When radiation is inc- uh, radiation is incidence on surface, it is a reflect, absorbed, scattered, and transmitted. All the process of strongly dependent on a wavelength of the incidence radiations, as well as atomic and molecular structures of the material. In view of this fact, one can identify the materials constituting the object from a spectral plot, multi-band photographs, or any other record which shows enough details of its spectral reflectance, absorptions, scattering, and transmission property. So these are the principles of the remote sensing, and this is a definition and concept of the remote sensing. Thank you.